Good morning. Right. Here we go. Oh yeah, right. Let me tell you. What's that? Oh. Good morning. I know. Oh yeah, you can hear me. I think. Copy. Hey. Oh, what a lovely picture of me this morning on WhatsApp. That's just the best one I think I've ever done. Oh man. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's well. Oh, I don't know what's happened to my camera as well. Hang on, let me just get this sorted. I'm all out of practice. I don't know what I'm doing. Wow, my hair looks bright on here, doesn't it? I've washed it 2 or 3 times now. So I mean, look, I do love it. About 2 or 3 times now, and it's still bright, man. So I'm doing well. I hope everybody's well. I'm going to start letting people into Zoom. So bear with me. I just need to do something. And so turn this off. Thank you very much. And then I need to go to Zoom. There we go. It'd be helpful if I knew what I was. It would be, you know, one day I'll get the hang of it. Like I keep saying, when everything goes back to normal, I'll be like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing today. What's that? Cancel. Unable to tap to retry. Sign in again. Living the dream. Right. Schedule. No. Do you mean networks available? Blimey. There we go. This one's the one I want. Go on, you can do it. You know you can. Go on. Oh, yes, there we go. Right. Oh, hello. Hello, here's me. Hello. Right, and then I'm going to, what am I going to do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spotlight this person. Spotlight for everyone. There we go. Oh, blimey. And then I'm going to start letting people in. Oh, gosh, lots of people today. Wow. Wow. So I'm going to mute everyone because that's the rules. And then I'm going to mute everyone. There we go. Right. Ha ha ha. We're on our way. Rocking and rolling. So I'm all out of practice. It's been such a long time. Well, it's been a few weeks, hasn't it, I think? 2 weeks? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I struggle a bit with the weekends. Yeah, I struggle a bit with weekends. I find them a bit, I like to have things to do, but you have to book everything, don't you? So it's all, yeah. I know, I'm so pleased with my hair. I love it. It's very bright. It's very bright. But I've washed it a couple of times now and it's still quite bright. So, but I feel more like myself. So, but yeah, it's cheered me up. So, yeah, it's lovely to see everybody. It really is. Right, I'm going to sort of have a walk through. So, morning Pip, morning Lois. I hope you're well. Hi to Peter and Carol. I think I saw in. Hi Pip and Phil and Jan. I hope you're well as well. And hi Jill. Hi Angela. Hi Sandra. Hi Janet. I was going to call you Sony then, Janet, because your little thing says Sony. I was going to say, no, it's Janet. Hi Jude. Hi Francis. Hi Jan. And hi Sue somewhere. So it's lovely to see you all this morning. I'm really excited about doing a little sing this morning. I missed it last week, but it was just too much stress to, but the stress is gone. We have no A levels. It's really strange. So she's applying for jobs now. So, keep her busy. Give her some money as well. That's the problem, isn't it? Once they can do stuff, it's she's a bit like so. But that's good. That's good. So, do I have any updates? The week is running pretty much the same as last week. This is my last week before half term. So I'm on yoga. I'm doing yoga tomorrow on the Beacon at 10:30. I'm in St Martin's at 7 tomorrow. For an hour and 15, we're going to for that. I'm at St Paul's on Wednesday morning, very excited about that. Thursday morning, I'm up at the Beacon at 11 for a sing. That is absolutely glorious. There's quite a few spaces on that, so if anybody wants to come and have an extra sing, then it really is lovely, especially if the weather's a bit better. It was a bit chilly this week, last week. And then Friday, it's Voices Entwined at the Arboretum, so not sing-away session. It's a big choir session, and frankly on Friday it was lovely. We did get wet. It did just sort of rain down on us for half an hour, but it was great fun, and we did some big songs as well. So hoping that everything gets released for the 21st, so we can come back to a more normal rehearsal inside. I'm going to put some links up. Declan Costello has been on Radio 4 this morning. And he did a great job. I mean, you have such a small amount of time when you're doing those radio shows. And Cary Grant was on as well, actually saying the studies that we've got say that singing is no more dangerous than most other things, especially when it's quiet. If you increase volume, then obviously there's risk factors. But then when you think about people in Wetherspoons, pubs who are all crowded in, spending a night together, shouting at each other, there's absolutely no way that can be more. If I was going to choose where I was going to take myself, I would go to a choir rehearsal for however long than stand in a I think safety wise. So so I don't really know why there's been such a U-turn, but never mind. At least there are people championing us and making it allowed. If we were in Wales, we could rehearse inside. They're allowed. So maybe we'll all have to move to Wales. So, but maybe that's an option. I'll buy a commune in Wales. But yeah, so it's on the way. And other exciting news is I'm in the process of getting back into Streetly. So I'll be back in Streetly a couple of weeks before everything gets released, hopefully. So I think it's from the 9th of June, and that's going in a single way. So it's just an hour session again, very calm, very gentle, very sort of just singing for the joy of singing. They're very different actually, and I think when I went back to Friday and did my session at the Arboretum, I realised that there was such a massive contrast between what we do at Single Way, which is lovely, and what we do at Voices Entwined. So yes, we'll be going back into Streetly as Single Way, and then hopefully we'll open up as we go. So lots of singing, lots of joyful singing going on, and looking forward to it all. So yes, right, let's have a bit of a warm up. Let's do a bit of a roll of the shoulders. Oh, absolutely. I need that. And round to the front. I did a yoga class yesterday and the top of my arms. Whoa. And then we'll do a bit of a shake of the arms again. And we're going to take a breath in, bring our arms up. Oh, and just reach them up and then drop them down on a sigh. Ah, lovely. And then we're going to take a breath in and look over the left-hand side. And come back to the middle on an R. Oh, lovely. And then in over the right. And back to the middle. Oh, lovely. And then we'll do a big lovely. And again. Lovely. Let's do a lovely. Let's do a let's do a hung. Lovely. Good morning, Mom. Hi, Jane. And hi, Annie. Lovely to have you all along this morning, and lots of people along. It's lovely. So we're just going to do a really nice ooh-ee, ooh-ee, ooh. Try that for me. Ooh-ee, ooh-ee, ooh. Lovely. Let's do an ooh-ee, ooh-ee, ooh. Ooh-ee, ooh-ee, ooh. Ooh-ee, ooh-ee, ooh. Lovely. Ooh-ah-oo. Ooh-ah-oo. Oh, oh, lovely. And then we'll just do a few hung. Once more, hung. So we're nice and gentle. This is quite a gentle little song, nice and happy. It's called Turn My Face to the Sun. I know there's not much sun around at the moment, but when it is there, I do tend to find it. Ha ha, I can see you hiding away. So there's quite a lot of parts. There's loads of parts, to be honest. So I'm not going to be too prescriptive as to which bit you sing. And you might find other harmonies in there. It's quite a nice little simple song just to start the week off gently and I'm full of positive energy. That's the plan. So I'm going to play it for you, and then I'm going to do a quick teach on it. So I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. So it's called, so the first part goes, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun. got a lovely little lift in, nice little positive lift. So I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun. Slide that up, sun, right up into the eyes. Let's do that little bit again. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun. Lovely. Same again as the first part really, but change the words. To the sun, to the sun. Then you come off that note. Let the shadows fall behind. Let the shadows fall behind. So let's sing that through a few times. I think it's quite accessible for most voices. There are lower voice parts to come and there's higher parts to come. But as I say, I'm just going to teach them as they pile in, and then I'll let you pick which bit you fancy. So I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. And it's a song. I really like these at the moment, especially when we're singing outside and even when we're singing in a whole distance. It's nice to have a part where everybody's singing the same words all at the same time. It just makes just that little bit easier to latch those harmonies onto it. I'm going to play into the next bit. I'm going to take it back a little bit. This is a part that goes above it. So maybe middles, maybe highs as well. Well, obviously highs will definitely jump up onto that one. But yeah, so it's a little bit higher, but have a listen. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. So very similar. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun. Isn't that lovely? So it's all on one note. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. Is that okay? So that's that next harmony up. Let's take it back, and then the next part that comes in after this is a lower harmony. So I'm going to play it through into that. So this is from the start. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. This is those. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn. Oh, there's another little part coming in there. Ooh, getting excited. So this is, let me see if I can find this low part. I've got that many tracks on here today. I can't find them all. I'm going to isolate off the low part just so you can hear it, because it's because of all the other parts that are coming into.
Shadows fall behind.
So this is lows. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my face to the sun. So slightly different. The first part's the same. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my face to the sun. So you come back down off. You have a reach, but then you come back down. Sun to the sun. To the sun. I'm going to play it in with the track. Sun to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my face to the sun. To the sun. To the sun, let the shadows fall behind. Is that okay, Lo? So slightly different, but really nice again. Let's take it back. Let's come in with the two harmonies, and then the low part will come. That lower part will come in, and then we will have a listen to the last little part.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind.
This is lows.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind.
This is the last part.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind.
So it's quite a high part, but because it's quite high, it can also be sung really low as well. So I've put the octave changer on, so that's why it sounds a bit robotic. But if anybody fancies it in that lower part, then you might be able to get down to there. Let me isolate it off so you can just hear the higher part, and then I'll play it with the. Hang on, let me take that across a little bit. There's so many parts in here today. So this is it's quite different. It's quite bouncy.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind.
I'm going to let you listen to it again.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind.
This is with the low part.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind.
And that's all of the parts. So we're really cooking on gas this morning, aren't we? There's a part for everybody. And what I'd say is just sing it and just enjoy it. As I say, I think the words are just lovely. Turn your face to the sun and let the shadows fall behind. And that's so true, isn't it? It really is. So let's have a quick sing through it while we're sitting down. I'll sing each part as it's coming in just that little bit louder. You can pick which bit you fancy. Let me know, actually. I'll be interested to know, because I think I'm going to try and teach it in a room this week, which is the really exciting thing about doing these YouTubes as well, because you sort of think, oh, and on Friday as well. So on Friday we sang, on Friday I'm going to try and do like a bigger song. So we did Nina Simone, I Wish I Knew How It Could Be to Be Free. Oh, it was so good. And yeah, so there's lots of lovely songs coming up this week. Hopefully this one included. But yeah, let me know which bit you're singing. Right, off we go from the start. I'm going to sing each part as it comes in. And then you can hear the end, which is just a repeat of that last line.
I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. 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 Let the shadows fall behind.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that's quite a cheery little number, isn't it, actually? Yeah, I've enjoyed that. So as I say, let me know which bit you're singing. Morning, Morag. I didn't say goodbye at morning as you came in. Janet, can you hear me now? Or is it working? I don't know if she can hear me now. So, what shall I do with Janet? I don't think she can hear me. I'm going to put you in the waiting room, Janet, and I'm going to let you back in. She's going to wonder what's happened now. There we go. Is she back in? The dangers of... Oh. Is that better, Janet? Can you hear me now? Hey! The wonders of modern technology. I didn't realise you were still in the room. Sorry. So, yay! Right. Shall we have a stand up and give that one a sing through? I say it's a really nice little, just a little song. You can have a little bit of a pot or two. Yeah. And as I say, it was nice this morning, wasn't it? I woke up this morning. It was glorious, and it's getting a bit grey again now. But hey ho. I'm all weathers now. I'm used to it all. So, right, let's have a stand up. So if we're standing up, with feet hip width apart, nice rock from side to side, nice and soft in the knees. This is definitely a little song that you can have a little bit of a bop to. I'm gonna turn. And as I say, there's lots of little options to make up your own little harmonies as well, just so let me know. So let's turn our faces to the sun and let those shadows fall behind. Enjoy, everyone.
I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna turn my face to the sun, to the sun, to the sun. Let the shadows fall behind. 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 Let the shadows fall behind.
Yeah, another song learned. Absolutely fantastic. It really is. We're going to have so much repertoire by the end of this, aren't we? We're going to, now our next concert's going to have to be like a day-long sponsor a choir-a-thon or something. What do we reckon? Oh, I've thoroughly enjoyed it this morning. It is so good to be back. It really, really is. I do love these little YouTubes. I think I'm going to record that one into a video as well. So yeah, lovely. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to see everybody as well. And to know that I can see most of you in 3D as well this week, which is just exciting, isn't it? So in regards to the rest of the sessions this week, as per the bookings have just been moved over from last week, but if you want to book onto any more or take yourself off one or change it up a bit, then just let me know. It seems to be working really well, and we're less restricted with numbers now as well, so that's good. And yeah, looking forward to another week of fabulous singing and coming together and just enjoying ourselves, really. So really looking forward to it. I hope you've enjoyed it this morning. Thank you very much. And any problems, anything that need or want to know, let me know. I'm working on my songbook today. I don't know if I've said, there's a lady called, well worth a look, Carrie Ann Rogers. I'm going to start tagging them into posts when I've got things sorted. And she's a local artist. She lives by Merrian's Wood. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. And I just wanted something, I just wanted something a bit different. And I've asked her and she's going to let me use her illustrations. So it's going to it looks so beautiful. So that's my job today, is to sort of try and get that off to the proof. And then hopefully in the next couple of weeks it will be out. So that's exciting. So yeah, lovely. So thank you so much to everybody who's joined me this morning. I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed it and look forward to seeing you either online or at some point during the week. Just to say as well, on Tuesday night I am zooming out to a link, this same Zoom link. So if you want to watch it on Zoom, then you can. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me this morning. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on YouTube. Don't forget to turn your face to the sun whenever it appears. Top up your vitamin D as well. It's always good for you. And